Yeah, I did change, and I'm really glad I changed.
This one's wife. Jam Wars. King takes Queen. Hello, I'm H.G. Tudor, and it won't have escaped your attention that there is a jam war raging across the planet. Yes, a king and a duchess, strawberryness spooned into a jar. But who will triumph? Let's have a look at our strawberry jam contenders. In the red corner, we have Highgrove Organic Strawberry Preserve. In the pink corner, we have American Riviera Orchard Strawberry Jam. Let's learn more about these two contenders in the Jam War, starting with Highgrove Organic Strawberry Preserve. There it is. The label is stuck to the jar. It's not peeling off. It tells you it's from Highgrove. There's a picture of Highgrove. There's a garden, and it's organic. Already, the label is superior to that of this one's wife, which is a rather bland offering. There's no picture of an American Riviera orchard, whatever that might be. The label, as we've seen in one instance, was already peeling off the jar. King Charles's strawberry preserve is just presented as it is, in a jar. This one's wife has the bizarre accompaniment of lemons. But let's learn more about these two contenders by diving into the blurb. On the kingshighgrovegardens.com website, we're told, bring the taste of summer to your plate with this quintessentially English strawberry preserve, a mouth-watering combination of plump, ripe strawberries and tangy lemon. It's perfect paired with cream or butter on warm scones, or as a filling for a classic Victoria sponge. Carefully cooked by hand in small batches to an original Highgrove recipe, the strawberry jam is bursting with fruity flavours. Traditionally packaged, the label on the glass jar features a specially commissioned woodcut design that captures the natural beauty of the gardens at Highgrove. How about that? The key features: handmade in England, produced exclusively for Highgrove, made using certified organic ingredients, glass jar with eco-friendly paper-based label, weighs 340 grams, 12 ounces. We're told what the ingredients are: strawberries, cane sugar, lemon juice concentrate, gelling agent, pectin. The strawberries and the cane sugar and the lemon juice concentrate are organic. Prepared with 62 grams of fruit per 100 grams, total sugar content 65 grams per 100 grams. It's suitable for vegetarians. You can get it delivered, and then you have other options available. There's Highgrove Organic Strawberry Preserve with Marc de Champagne, luxurious. Highgrove Organic House Marmalade, Highgrove Organic Raspberry and Blackberry Preserve. I must admit, that's caught my eye. And of course, the money goes to the King's Foundation, a charitable enterprise. That's certainly a pretty strong contender stood there in the red corner, flexing its charitable credentials, showing off its organic lustre, and giving you plenty of detail about what the product is, which you can purchase for £6.95. In the pink corner, let's learn more about American Riviera Orchard's strawberry jam. Oh, we can't. There's no website. It's not available for sale. We don't know what its characteristics are. There isn't an overview of it. We don't know what the ingredients are. In fact, you're told bugger all. All that we know is that so far there has been a limited edition set of 50, and that 5 people have so far come out of the shadows to admit they have received it. That it comes with a bowl that contains lemons and, in some instances, wilting foliage. These two contenders face off with the Highgrove Organic Strawberry Preserve in a far superior position. And indeed, what has happened? The King's Jam is sold out. Yes, as reported in the Daily Mail by Richard Eden and Matthew Lodge, the launch of This One's Wife's brand of jams has had the unintended side effect of boosting sales of the King's own range of preserves. The Duchess of Sussex unveiled the first product of her new brand, American Riviera Orchard, with friends and influencers posting Instagram photos of a jar of her strawberry jam. It's the first part of her attempts to launch her business empire, and may have taken some inspiration from her father-in-law, King Charles III. Well, undoubtedly it would have done as a consequence of character trait acquisition. His Majesty began selling products such as jam from the Duchy of Cornwall estate in the 1990s, so the King's been at it for 30 years, and has continued to sell produce from the gardens of his own private home in Highgrove. And with the renewed publicity on the Duchess of Sussex's preserves, Charles's own brand appears to have seen a jump in sales from royalists who have done so in such great numbers that one item sold out. The monarch's Highgrove Organic Strawberry Preserve was shown as being sold out on the estate's website on Wednesday. It still is sold out 2 days later, hours after the launch of This One's Wife's own brand of strawberry jam. The article then explains that there are other flavours available, and then goes on to explain that while profits from This One's Wife's business endeavours go to herself, any excess money made as part of the Highgrove brand is donated to charity. Accordingly, what you have is the King trumping the self-appointed Queen roundly in relation to this product. Why has this happened? Well, quite simply, so many people dislike This One's Wife. So many people feel annoyed by her self-obsessed self-promotion that they decide, you know what? The way that I can cock a snook at her is to go and buy the King's Jam instead. And boy, have they. It's been sold out. This, of course, is most gratifying to King Charles. It provides fuel to him to know that people prefer his jam to that of This One's Wife. He'll be aware of old Tungsten and how problematic she is. And of course, he needs to assert control over her. He has done so far by staying in a position of withdrawal from her. But it will nevertheless be particularly satisfying for him to know that his jam is being preferred to the extent that it's sold out. That provides him with positive fuel. The knowledge for This One's Wife that her jam, which has so far popped up with 5 celebrities, is being ridiculed. It's being criticised. People say, why is it there with the bowl of lemons? Does she make it herself? I suspect that she doesn't, is the call from many people. What's in it? Why can't you buy it yet? She's fucked up the launch. Many critical comments. And of course, even if somebody wanted to buy it, they can't. Meanwhile, she sees that as a direct response to what she's done, people are going and buying the King's Jam instead. That will wound her, because she believes that everybody should be making a positive fuss about her jam, because after all, she's This One's Wife and she's the most amazing person in the world, and you ought to want to buy her jam. You ought to be expressing your desire to obtain it, that you should ensure that she is the one that's supported. And the fact is, she just doesn't get it. Another instance of her unpopularity meaning, 1, what she creates is ridiculed, 2, it drives people to go and purchase jam elsewhere. Indeed, purchasing the jam of somebody that at the moment is painted black by her, which will have her fuming at the fact that the King's jam has sold out. A quick dive below the line to see people's reaction to this occurrence. Bizbody. Public very much in support of His Majesty. Duchy of Cornwall estate products are of great quality. Lily Swan. The KC jam and preserves are delicious. They also make some great cordials mixed with water, etc. Reasonably priced for most people as a treat. Lucy Liu, whereas this one's wife probably bought a job lot of cheap supermarket junk and just relabeled it. Mrs. Christmas, good, that's one in the eye for a certain someone. Realise when you play with fire, your fingers will get burnt. We stand by our king and country, even if it is only about strawberry jam. Glamoramo, people simply appreciate quality and originality. God save His Majesty, Duchy lemon curd is simply the best. Rachel Spinoza, can't put my finger on it, but something about this one's wife annoys me. Beautiful country. I would always buy organic products from the King's own garden because I trust him. This one's wife hasn't the same reputation. Why is she offering ordinary jam, though she's often praised organic food? Opinion that counts responds because making dollars is her goal and it would cut into profits. G44, the only hand me had in making any jam was seeing it somewhere she couldn't tell you what it's for, let alone make it. Radna Renegade, that's got to hurt. Stephen Rogers, this could go the way of that book, The Bench, which was mostly given away and kept secret about the actual sales. Liberty Guy 1, this one's wife won't sell anything beyond her sugars, and tiny but extremely loyal group of super fans. Berkey Begg, Charles's jam is actually quite delicious. This one's wife's jam leaves a bad taste in the mouth. Lynn P71, whatever this woman tries, she always comes off second best. I love it. Thus, much praise for His Majesty's jam and continued criticism and ridicule for this one's wife's endeavours. Once again, as a consequence of her narcissism and the way that it has made her behave, her unpopularity is sinking the launch of American Riviera Orchard to the extent that everything that she does in relation to it is criticised and ridiculed, and now she's wounded by the fact that people are going to buy King Charles's jam instead, as a two-fingered salute to this one's wife to say, fuck you, we'll prefer the King's jam. That will wound her, because she wants people to love her and her jam, and it's simply not happening. In the jam wars, the King has already taken the Queen. I'm H.G. Tudor. Thank you for listening.